stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular. Welcome to your mystery reading. The first thing that we're going to do is shuffle out one card from the Ancestor Spirit Oracle to get the context or the general energy of your reading. If you want to be a part of the community that I'm trying to create, subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you're interested, you can also find me on TikTok. The link to that will be in the description. And before I get you your first card that just flew on the floor, remember that this is a general reading that could be meant for more than one person. So if you're struggling to find meaning in a message, that's okay. Just let it go, because it might just be meant for someone else. And if it truly was meant for you, the universe and your spirit guides will make that obvious to you either sometime during this reading or sometime during your journey. Let me get a drink of water before I get into this. So while I was saying all of that, I got a message about how if there's someone who is accusing you of someone that you're not, that could be significant in this reading for some reason. Don't take their criticisms too harshly or too personally, because how they look at you says more about them than it says about you. You know you better than everyone else sometimes, but also balance that with being open to criticism, because that's how you become a know-it-all whenever you're not open to being criticized. I just saw 222. You're definitely being called to find a balance in your life, and maybe even being called to remove something from your life so that way you can find more balance. The Ancestor Spirit Oracle card that I have for you is Be Thankful. I just dropped it on the floor again. It says at the bottom, gratitude, appreciation, and harmony. I feel like the universe and your spirit guides want you to appreciate more the challenges that you're going through. And also, if it's hard to appreciate it now, you'll appreciate it down the line if you choose to allow these challenges to empower you. Be thankful because something is being given to you with the challenges in your life. There could even be, you really could be being called to express gratitude regularly, maybe like ritualistically, like if you have a shrine or something, just, connecting with the universe and thanking the universe. There's definitely some more appreciation here that you could have about life through making your relationship with the universe stronger. If the universe has brought more harmony into your life, even if it's not perfect, appreciate that too. Appreciate everything that you have, where you're at, what you already know, and what you already feel. I feel like gratitude really has so much to offer you. And I saw 444, especially when it comes to your foundation and your stability and your security. Now I'm going to get a card from the Magical Dogs Tarot. Stars could be very significant for someone. I'm just going to get one card from this deck to look a little bit deeper into this energy. You know, what exactly are you being called to be more grateful for? We have the King of Swords. Definitely appreciate your mind more, what you already know, what you've already learned. Don't take that for granted, especially if you don't want to move backwards, you know? I just really feel like you need to be appreciating yourself right now. Even though you have challenging things going on in your life, it does seem like you have done something to somehow make them less challenging, and you really need to appreciate yourself for that. Appreciate how far you've come, how much you've already grown, and how much you have already given yourself, especially so that way you can give yourself even more. If you hear any talking or noise in the background, that's just my sister watching internet videos. These walls are kind of thin, so please don't mind that or let that be too distracting. But the universe and your spirit guides really don't want you to take yourself for granted. Don't even take your mind for granted, because you are built the way you are for a reason. The universe made you the way you are for a reason. And I really, really like how these messages make me feel, because you need to know that you're not going through the challenges that you're going through for no reason. You're not anxious for no reason. You're not afraid for no reason. You're not depressed for no reason. You are facing the challenges that you are facing for a reason, and the universe wants you to be curious about what that reason is, so that way you have a reason to go discover that reason. What is your why is what I'm really feeling here. And also the blue in this energy definitely gives me a strong air kind of vibe. I mean, the imagery is probably meant to look like that for a reason, to give it like an airy, dry feeling. But there's also blue right here in the picture. And it's like the energy of the Knight of Swords is right there, and she's sitting here appreciating that energy. So appreciate how intelligent you actually are, and how much more capable you are of going through these challenges. Next, I'm going to wrap up this reading with a... One second. I just dropped a bunch of cards on the floor. Oh, and they keep just falling. The song Fallen by Alicia Keys might be significant for someone. Actually, these are under the table. You know what? I'm going to leave those cards there. I will get them later. But as I was saying, I'm going to get a deck of cards big enough to shuffle from this box of cards that I have. I really like how this reading is going so far. The color green could definitely be significant for someone. Mother Earth, Gaia could be significant. We have overthinking, which is interesting because this is definitely swords, air kind of energy. I feel like you could be overthinking some sort of spiritual significance of a challenging thing that you are facing. Like, I feel like you already know why you're facing the challenges that you're facing, at least some part of you does, and you need to value that side of yourself that sees potential. Because honestly, it really could have felt like a curse, like being able to see potential and, finding it hard to work with others because they don't see the same potential, or I don't know, it's hard to describe. I almost said it's hard to subscribe, so I don't know what that means. Maybe it means like subscribing to the idea. It's hard to subscribe to the idea that these challenges actually have meaning for me. There's reason there. I saw 444. There's a reason why your foundation is unstable, why it's rocky, why it's in that tower kind of energy. You need to discover what that reason is so you can stop creating foundations or trusting foundations that aren't truly stable. You need to learn how to quiet your mind, especially like when you're feeling a lot of fear and feeling overwhelmed. I feel like the universe and your spirit guides want you to learn how to be the calm within the storm, especially if there's some sort of purpose that you want to pursue here. And for this last card, we have Lost Shepherds. This is a warning. Definitely be careful who you listen to. Unconditional love isn't transactional. Definitely be careful with who you listen to about you, about your true potential, who you truly are, your true intentions. I'm seeing 555. There may be some people that you really need to let go. You need to find the strength to give yourself what these people had to offer you. And you could feel frustrated at people who are judgmental. But, if you hold on to that anger, you become what you hate. So I am feeling something here about being less judgmental towards yourself, so that way you can be less judgmental towards those around you. There's some sort of judgment here from someone or some group of people that you shouldn't be listening to or giving too much thought, an ounce of thought, I felt. Because it's not true, and I feel like some part of you knows that, and you need to trust that. Trusting yourself could be a journey that you really, really need to explore. You need to learn how to trust yourself better. And you need to see yourself for who you are, so that way you can see the world and your opportunities for what they truly are. Appreciate the challenges that you are going through, because they're trying to teach you something and they're trying to show you something. The universe and your spirit guides really are on your side. That's going to be the end of your reading. I hope that it was helpful or relevant in some way. If you'd like to hit the like button to show me that is the best way to support me. And if you'd like to offer even more support, you can donate through the thanks button directly below the video. Absolutely not obligated, but always very much appreciated. Feel free to leave a comment as well if you have any. I'd really love to connect with you more. And thank you so much to those of you who have shown your support thus far. It really does mean a lot to me, and it really does make a difference. And the last thing that I want to say is thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you around.